Hmm. It is a new day. A new day. It is June 29th, 2025. Sunday. Sunday. Stop. Just to stop the feeling. Mm-hmm. Say it's just the way you are. How's it going, everybody? How is it going? Nice to see you all. Foodie's talking about going to Mount Everest. Oh yeah, she said that she wanted to go to the base camp. I don't want to hike Mount Everest or anything. I just want to go to the base camp and have lunch. Honestly, same. Same. Yeah. Um, how's it going? Who is this imposter? Imposter? What do you mean? I'm the same Jordy I always am every evening. What do you mean? Flight attendant vibes? Can I have the can? He looks so weird. Like 10 years younger. Oh. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Who's this rather normal looking fellow? Yeah, you're getting AI Jordy tonight. You're not getting, oh lordy, it's Jordy. You're getting AI Jordy. You're getting that lesbian big sister AI program. Oh my god. Okay, so today we are going to be catching up with anything and everything Chantal related. I don't think we've done Chantal since last weekend, so we are due for it. If you were in last night's stream, I started to dip my toes into the fundy realm of internet commentary. I am thoroughly interested in the fundies on the internet. I would encourage you guys to check out some of my upcoming footage to see if that might interest you as well. Because, girl world's not forever, So, it'll, Jordy, did Paul and Morgan make you do this? No. I I normally don't go this short, but I don't know. I figured it's summertime. I haven't like shaved this thoroughly in a long time. So, why not? Um I also am going to get a haircut this week, so all of this mop is going to get chopped off. So, I'm going to look really naked one day this week. No hair. No hair. But that's nice because it's like really hot out and like you don't want excess hair, right? Um, I like you so much better with facial hair. No, it's just hair. It'll grow back. It's just hair. Okay, so we are going to check in with Chantal via Barbecue Chillin'. Barbecue Chillin' is a compilation reaction channel that I encourage you guys to check out. They condense a lot of Chantal's content so that we do not have to sift through hours of her on live. They kind of put it into a nice little neat package for us, all tied up in a bow for us to watch. I believe the last video of what we left off on in terms of foodie beauty content is she was getting ready to get rid of Smokey. She was talking about wanting to rehome Smokey. It wasn't the vibe. It's not what she liked. It's not what she wanted. She and Smokey aren't getting along. So I think that that's where we left off. So for those of you that keep up with Chantal a little bit more closely, some of this will be repetitive, or review, if you will. So we will be starting from about a week ago when she was still in this apartment. Spoiler alert, Chantal no longer lives in this apartment and she no longer has custody of Smokey. But we are going to work our way to the present. So I think as recent as today, she did go live. So there is some stuff to look at from today. But I do want to start from a little bit backward and, work our way forward as it works. There was a rage stream. So we will get to the rage stream eventually. I believe it is this one. Foodie Beauty tells her audience to do their worst. So I think that I'm going to be most excited to look at this one. Yeah. She's still in that apartment. She says that she's still there and has a move out date. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's start with, I don't know. Did we watch this one already? Allegedly wants to get rid of her new cat. I feel like we watched this one. So let's start with almost traded her cat for a car. I know that some of you really like the intro, but it's a little long.
I have my breakfast. It's 3 p.m. Those buns. You set up? So I set up my AC by myself. I think I did a pretty good job. I can show you guys later. But I don't think it makes the overall apartment cooler, yes. But I still need the fans in my room. I need to be like freezing. It was a little bit complicated. Well, I'm alone, Mike. Like, I'm a handy girl now.
I'm a handy girl. I can double fist a sandwich while setting up an AC unit. Handy.
To learn how to be, and that's one thing that kind of was like depressing me. I'm just like out of my element. I realized that in order for me to be well, there's like I have to like right now I feel okay, but I have to make a routine like for myself. Right now my foot, like honestly, it's like getting a lot better. I finally got a call back from like a mental health place that I've been like on the list for a while for therapy. So tomorrow's Monday, so I'll do that. I have to like get on the ball.
Therapy will never work for someone like Chantal because in order for therapy to work, you have to want it to work. She doesn't want it to work. She wants to go once. She wants to tell her audience, fine, get off my back. I went to therapy. Okay, I'm good now. And then she wants to go on to her same bad habits. Therapy won't work for someone like her.
With my Medicaid, with a new doctor. Hey, large entourage. And then I have to create a routine. Like I need to go get up early, pray, go for a long walk when I
the slow zooming in on the CPAP. I need a new routine. I need to get up early. I need to pray. I need to take a walk. All of these things that will never happen.
Always better. Maybe get up, tend to me and Smokey, make healthy breakfast, go for a long walk, come back, do housework. Like I need a routine. I need to be or my mind, or I'll be depressed. Like I realized part of my depression, like last night when I was talking about my feelings.
Who would have thought that sitting around all day, every day, eating would make you depressed?
Like I feel like when I do a lot of cannabis, I just feel so much more depressed and it's almost psychotic. But how come a lot of people can just do it and not feel down? Like me, it messes me up, man. I just clean his box. He went for poos and pee-pees. Because more I wake at night, when I'm trying to sleep. Trade Smokey, no. As if she would give me a car. Yeah, it's really hard for him too. He helps me when I think it's at night when he's sleeping because of the time difference. It's still kind of early for me, and I feel listen. I know some people were right about me getting a cat being a bad idea.
She never washes the straps. I also think that you are supposed to um get new equipment, like new CPAP equipment every so often. I don't know if it's like multiple times a year or like twice a year or something like that, but those hoses and those masks, they're not supposed to be used indefinitely. I mean, I don't know if Chantal has replaced any of her CPAP equipment, but it wouldn't surprise me if she's been using the same CPAP equipment from when she originally got the machine.
But the reason why, for some people,
You're supposed to replace it every 3 months. Yeah, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. Oh, God. Laura Hugh, thank you so much. Looking very daddy. I am only 28 years old. I don't want to hear that yet. Give me at least till 35, 36. Maybe even later. No, no. Amber's social media manager, thank you so much. I was watching a retro and saw that Amber had a cat named Smokey too. Maybe they are united. United in fat. Smokey. Do you mean from like... Okay. Yeah, that is an odd coincidence. Thank you so much.
it's just not right. Or offered you a car in exchange for, like, buy me an actual car. I don't think so. And what would she do with Smokey? We don't know anything about BBJ. I didn't say I was considering it. Call him a rebound. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I meant, like, you know, whenever let's say you lose a pet. I didn't lose Julia, but she's not here right now. Or you break up with someone. You look for something else too, you know? But at the same time, I really wanted a cat. Like, I always want to have a cat, you know? But, like, getting used to a different cat personality is, you know, come on. Ooh, there's a big boy. Smokey, you big boy. Come here, folks. Oh, come here, folks. Oh my goodness. You're a big boy. I'm a big boy. Hey, Smokey.
She buys new equipment on Temu. Really? You can buy CPAP equipment on Temu. That's interesting. I'm curious to see how much that is. Because I know that Chantal does do a lot of her shopping on Temu. What would I search? CPAP? Oh, CPAP accessories. Son of a bitch. So you can get, well, I mean, I don't know if this is compatible for her machine or anything, but this, oh wow, look, like these little hooks that they sell on Temu. These actually kind of look like the hooks that were just shown in the background. Wait, are these the same hooks? $5. I think that these are different. I think that those are just like, I mean, I had these in college. Like, I remember using these in college. But you can buy these at like Walmart and stuff. That's so funny though, that they sell those little hooks to hang up on your wall. Okay, so you can get a new mask, new hose for like 20 something dollars. A CPAP bed organizer. Wow. So she replaces all of her stuff on Temu. Well, how much is like normal CPAP equipment? How much is like CPAP mask? Oh wow. $95, $33, $124. Okay, so for like a new mask, it could be like $15 on Temu, or you could get one from like cpapsupplies.com for over $100. $159, $79. Well, I mean, you get what you pay for. If you want to buy Temu CPAP accessories, you're going to get Temu CPAP accessory quality. So have fun breathing in lead. Smeg Magician, thank you so much. You simultaneously look younger and more mature. Well, I'm liking hearing that I look younger. I appreciate that. Can't stop watching the train wreck, thank you. The only thing that makes tonight's 12-hour shift bearable. Happy Pride, everyone. Thanks for coming on. Well, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you putting in a 12-hour shift. You are much needed in that profession. Thank you for sending that in. And yeah, is today the last day of June? Tomorrow. One more day, people. Phew.
So tomorrow's Monday, so I'll do that. I have to get on the ball with my Medicaid, with a new doctor. Hey, large entourage, and then I have to create a routine. I need to go get up early, pray, go for a long walk when my toe is better. Maybe get up 10 to. She's not here right now. Or you break up with someone. You look for something else too. But photos. Babe, oh my gosh. Assalamu alaikum, sweet love. Oh, we all missed you. Sweet love.
So since last weekend, Salah has been popping up in the chat a little bit more regularly. People are speculating that it is actually him in whatever country he has ended up in, or it is Chantal's moderator, Teardrop, operating the account to make it seem like Salah is still in the picture. Who knows?
How's Thailand? Hey, blocked. Oh, Tracy. Not bad, hey? See, babe? Oh yeah, there was a cat before we got Sam. That cat wasn't a good fit. I didn't click with it. We will help pay for a car. Really? Oh, thanks, guys. First thing is a kitchen table so I can sit and bees there.
Do you guys want to send in PayPal donations so I can have a car? Here, let me get my PayPal link. Let me post it for you guys. Here, send me money. All you have to do is click this, put in your credit card information, and press submit. It's really easy. Thank you for making it so easy for us, Chantal, to give you money.
And make food and sit and make food and sit. No, my rent is not $2,000, but it's not far from that. It's pretty expensive. If you make $1,500 a month on disability, you have to go into housing, because how can you afford rent? That's exactly how much a one bedroom is, $1,500. The villa was $1,700 for 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's gone up since then. Definitely. Did I move there pre-COVID? You left her on the streets. I literally showed pictures. I am going to post more update pictures, though. The cat was loose on the plane? No. So the carrier has...
My God, it's crazy how sweaty she is just laying around with 3 fans blowing on her. And at this point, she has air conditioning.
So he had a row of seats to himself. He put Julia beside him, and he opens the top, and she didn't jump up and run around. She just, yeah, she's very good. But they sedated her, but she was very well behaved. The amount of people who were petting Julia on the plane was uncountable. And did she like it, babe, or was she like, what the hell? I'll come back. Bye, guys.
So Salah allegedly got Julia a cat passport and took her to a different country. And while on the plane, a lot of people wanted to pet her. We're supposed to believe all of this. Jordy peeped the lack of her wedding ring. In all honesty, I don't think that she enjoys wearing that wedding ring, because if you've seen it on her finger, it looks like it cuts off circulation. And circulation is sort of hard to come by as it is. So I don't think that she wears it unless she is trying to show off, or she's about to rage, or she really wants to throw it in y'all's faces that she's married. How long until the hijab comes off? I don't think that she is that inclined to take it off, because she, for the most part doesn't have hair on her scalp. So that's one reason that she feels encouraged to wear this. And then another reason is she gets to cover up all of her throats. So she gets to kind of have this Thomas the Tank Engine silhouette.
Did you decide on Smokey? Yes, it's about Smokey, but I don't want to make the whole stream about Smokey, and I don't want to rage, okay? So, yeah, I find that I'm kind of getting closer and closer to him, whereas Like, he's really sweet. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys already know about like the FFG thing that she apparently on her live stream made an offer to like find what she said was like to find me like she messaged me on Instagram and was like, so do you want the car? And then I was like, I didn't watch your live, so like what exactly was it that you propositioned? So it was like basically like she would pay for me for like a maybe like maybe $2,000 car, like a beater, and in exchange she had like these conditions where it's like you can't own pets for 2 years and like you would have to give me Smokey, and I was like. Oh, and then I was like, can we have Smokey updates? And then I asked about BBJ, and she just completely ignored the question.
Why would she want updates on a cat that she only had for a few days? Well, if I give you this cat to take care of or to rehome or whatever, can I have updates on it? Why would you want updates on a cat that you barely had any time with? Updates? I mean, if you care about this cat enough to want updates, why don't you just keep the cat and take care of it?
And then she was like, I'm not saying what we said in DMs to even be shady. I'm just saying, like, you guys already know this is going to happen. And she's probably going to talk about it anyways as well. Like, it's not like she was being private or anything like that I'm leaking. It was just, But, like, yeah. And then she was like, well, I can give you, like, he would be rehomed to one of my best friends. Just like,
FFG is going to buy her a car so that she doesn't keep Smokey. Well, I believe what she just said is that she was offered a beater car, which I guess wouldn't have been a nice car, but it would function to get you from point A to point B, which is better than no car at all. So that, and it came with the caveat that Chantal cannot own pets for a couple years. I mean, in all honesty, I don't know why she wouldn't have taken that deal, because she's going to get rid of the cat anyway. Might as well get something out of it. I mean, of course, this is from the mind and point of view of Chantal.
Like with BBJ, you would get like one update and that would be it. Like no more bullshit, no more updates bullshit or something like that. And so I'm just thinking about it and like I've decided that no, I'm not going to do that because I think it would be really honestly an awful idea. Awful. I think it would be awful. And like I would be partaking in this exchange with somebody who literally like pretty much led to a lot of trauma in my life, with especially with the BBJ thing. Like it's fucked up to me that we don't have an update on her like at all. Like not even like
I don't think that she should be entitled to updates. I mean, if you're rehoming an animal, abandoning an animal, getting rid of an animal, relinquishing ownership of an animal, that animal is no longer in your possession. So why would you be entitled to updates as if you're taking care of it? You're not taking care of it. I want updates on Smokey. I want updates on the cat that I went and willy-nilly adopted and had for 48 hours. I want my updates. You gave away Sam and BBJ so that you could go live in the Middle East and play house with some guy that's romance scamming you on Tinder. I want updates. No, you don't get updates. You gave up ownership of these cats. They are now in someone else's possession. It's up to their discretion whether or not they want to talk about this cat or anything like that. I want up now. Well, then you shouldn't have abandoned the cat. You shouldn't have gave away the cat. You shouldn't have rehomed the cat. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, this is silly. This is really silly. Dre the First, thank you. A year and Amber has fully cycled twice. 1 year, I couldn't imagine 11 of her BS. Thank you so much for 1 year of membership. I really appreciate that. Victoria, the pet stylist. Thank you so much for the very generous super chat. I'm at a Beyonce concert. I'll have to catch you on the replay. Have fun. Oh my gosh, that sounds like an awesome night. I really hope you enjoy yourself, Victoria. Thank you. We will see you on the replay.
It's just so simple. You know, if he's with your brother, just give us a fucking update, a small a new picture, like a something.
Don't put down rehoming. If someone can't take care of it, it's the best they rehome. This is not that kind of scenario. This is a woman who had possession of cats for years, giving up ownership because she wanted to go play house on the other side of the world with someone that she met on Tinder. This is not a situation or a scenario where someone had to rehome their animal. Did Chantal have to adopt Smokey last weekend and give him up 48 hours later? I mean, if what you're taking from what I said is me shaming the concept of rehoming animals, you probably just don't know this lore very well. Because the reasons why she has given up ownership of all of these cats recently is just totally irresponsible, immature, lazy. It's not a she had to rehome them kind of scenario. She used this as rage bait. Oh, this was 100% rage bait. The only reason why she got Smokey to begin with was to stick it to the haters and say, oh, you guys don't want me to take care of a cat? Well, I'm going to get a cat whether you like it or not. You're calling me an animal abuser? All right, well, I'm going to go get possession of an animal. And then 48 hours went by and she said, you know what? I actually don't want to take care of this cat. Somebody else can have it. Ugh.
Something, you know. But I say that like I'm not trying to be like disrespectful. Like honestly, because despite everything, like all the bad blood and stuff, I just whatever. I'm like, you know, like you can still not have anything to do with someone, but also at the same time, you know, like just not make it worse. I don't think I gave it enough time, okay? I think I'm my problem. I might have bipolar. I don't know, something's wrong with me. I don't know if it is. I'd have to see a psychiatrist. But in the meantime, I'm very impulsive. And if I don't get something immediately or immediate results like a child, I just, you know, I don't deal. So anyways, he's starting, like today we really bonded with the playing and he's been really cuddly with me. And I've been noticing little cute things he does I didn't notice before. Like he rolls and hops on his belly like a seal. Like, you know, he'll like roll over. He's just so cute. And he's got his things all set up here.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of out of nowhere. I might have bipolar. I don't know. I need to see a psychiatrist. Oh, okay. Creature, thank you. The new style really suits you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment, Creature. Katie Bird! Hey, Katie Bird, how you been? I hope that you've had a lovely weekend, Katie Bird. Katie Bird, our awesome moderator, has just sent in 20 gifted memberships. Let's turn this chat into an aviary. Bird emojis, please, for Katie Bird's generosity. Welcome to all of our new members. Be sure to thank your lovely moderator, Katie Bird.
And yeah, I just think maybe I should give it like a couple more days at least. I am going to get a car eventually, guys. I gotta take him to a vet for blood work and like a checkup and to put him on different food. No, he can't buy me a car. Traveling, like separating from Kuwait.
So she has a car now. So she got paid Tuesday? She either got paid on Tuesday or Wednesday, and now miraculously she has a car. So she either bought a used car, is leasing a car, or she's borrowing a car from a family member. But she has a car now. So since this aired, she has a car.
It was expensive. I can't.
It's her mom's car? You think it's her mom's car? Okay.
You know, and also like for both of us to reestablish our lives in new places, new countries. You don't even have an idea what we went through and what he went through. He's not poor, but moving to Canada is a process in immigration. That's why there's a reason I didn't go with him, and I just don't feel I want to talk about it. I'm not telling where he is. No one is going to stick around for this. You can't even dress normal to hang out with friends. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know what to say. I don't feel like it. There's going to be a few live streams here and there where I might not want to be on camera. Like, it's going to be rare, but sometimes. I want to I want to quit. Do you think I feel good about being, like, doing bad? No, I don't. No, I'm not.
Do you think I feel good about doing bad? I do, because the whole principle of you adopting Smokey to begin with was to be bad and to shove it in all the people's faces that say that you can't take care of a cat. So, yeah, now you look bad, and not only do you look bad, you look like a dumbass. You all think I can't take care of a cat? I can take care of a cat. I'll get a cat. That cat will be so happy. That cat will be so well taken care of. You haters are going to eat your words. SpongeBob time card. 2 days later. Yeah, so we're just like kind of not vibing. You know, Smokey and I just don't really click. I think I'm going to rehome him.
Drunk. That sounded drunk, didn't it? No, I'm not drunk. I don't drink. I don't even have the desire to. I actually really don't like alcohol. I like virgin. I like mocktails. I honestly, like, I choose to wear the hijab, but I'm just telling you, if the situation was different and I didn't want to, I would do it for Salah. I'm just going to be like honest about that, because I know how much it means to him, and it would be devastating for him, you know? So
I know how much it means to him that he doesn't have to see all 10 of my chins and my bald scalp. He doesn't strike me as the most religiously motivated person. I highly doubt that he cares that you are clothed in hiding yourself and preserving your modesty so that other men might not be tempted to look at you. The whole concept of this is just so stupid. I know how much it means to him.
I would do it just for him. But I do it for myself, too. You know? Is no hijab a deal breaker for him? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Is it a deal breaker for him? The only deal breaker that he has is, are you going to give me money? Yes or no?
I think so. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Alright, let's move on. So that was almost traded in for a new car. Let's look at this one now.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that. She's got respectable girl.
Keep get it on. Keep got the dong. Keep got the dong. Keep get it on. Dong.
Wow.
Dong.
Wow.
Someone messaged Chantal's landlady and exposed her. Chantal either planned to leave Canada after being paid and this was all just a visa run, or she was kicked out. Okay, so this is the original listing of the apartment that she leased. And someone reached out to the landlord.
Hello, is the internet? It's probably really slow because my plan is like shite. Well, I bought a new car. I'm just joking. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't my car. Who knows? So I'm doing members only streams, and I think that I'm going to keep it that way. So if you want to partake and join, ask me questions, whatever, please feel free to join because it's just way better that way for me. Hey, Scarlett, Smokey's okay. So a lot of drama has unfolded. I'm sure you know already, but I've learned a big lesson from this. I have access to a car. I can't tell you if I rented it, if I bought it, if it's loaned to me from somebody I know, because I can literally not share a single thing about my life. And I'm sorry, but people have ruined that for everyone. Hey, CP, it's not...
Well, she eventually tells on herself anyway, so if this week we don't know exactly where the car came from, we'll know next week. That's just how it always works with her.
safe for me to, with people, psychotic people trying to ruin my life. So basically, because I filmed, what happened was I filmed inside my apartment, which, by the way, if I ever move somewhere, never. I can never show you guys my place unless I buy a house. Even then, Like, people be looking up apartments, people be looking up, like, it's just really messed up, like, you know. But I'm not surprised. Whatever, I can't do anything about that. So they found where I lived, and like, the landlord posted another apartment for rent in the same house, and and I'm telling you this because I'm not staying there anymore, so it doesn't matter. He posted that. People were searching all over online. So basically, I need a car. I need to, like, move all my shit. All my stuff, sorry. I need to move all my stuff. So, anyways, and I need to do content. Like, I need to get out of there. Like, you know, I need to get out of there. So, anyways, people are just doing too much. So, my bad. I should have never showed you guys any of my apartment. Sad that I cannot do that I cannot share my apartment with you because of some psychotic people. Whatever. Whatever. So, my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I should have literally just filmed with a green screen. Or anytime I go live, it will have to be like, if it's from a place where I am, it has to be from a green screen. It has to be from a white wall with nothing in the background. So, I'm sorry, but my content is going to be very boring when it's live streams. That was plan A, living in my own place with Smokey. That's not going to...
This might sound naive of me and ignorant, but Chantal leases an apartment. People contact the landlord via Facebook. I mean, how does that affect her, really, though? I mean, like, other than annoying the landlord, can someone, like, kind of fill in the blanks here for me? I need to use a green screen. You can't see my apartment at all. Why does she have to put everything on blast? Does she not care for her privacy? Apologizes for saying shit, but not the R slur. Oh, I meant stuff. They already knew that she was in Cornwall. Yeah, I mean, they already knew that she was in Cornwall. She used this as an excuse, so she's flying to Malaysia. She broke the lease by having a cat. Oh, well then I suppose, I mean, we don't know if her lease had an issue with the cat or whatever. But I mean, ultimately, what does she think is going to happen? Like, people are going to show up and physically harm her? I mean, this is like the time that she was flying out of Kuwait and she didn't tell us, she didn't want to tell YouTube what day she was flying out of Kuwait because she thought that people were going to show up at the airport. Like, yeah, she broke the lease rules. Oh, well then, that makes sense. She thinks FFG is gonna kill her. Cat Fiend, thank you so much. You're so fine, I wish you weren't way too old for me. And normal. Old? Well, somebody just said I looked young. Now I'm old? Thank you, Cat Fiend. Hambor Lean Eat. Thank you. Where's your top lip? It's not just hair, Jord. My top lip? What do you mean? You can see my top lip. How dare you? She hated the landlord and lived in the house.
Gonna work. So, what my text messages be showing up on the screen? That's not good. So, Smokey is going, we're rehoming him, but I'm trying to find the right place for him. I feel really bad for him. He's very sweet, but he's like a really vocal cat. Like, he cries nonstop. So, I don't know. I have a plan B, but I'm not telling anyone what the hell it is. Quite frankly, I'm not going to tell you. And I don't think you can blame me. So, I have until, like, I explained to the landlord what was going on. Like, he's like, people are messaging me, telling me about when you lived in Orleans. I was like, yeah, many years ago. Years ago? Yeah, okay. Saying that
she didn't want to do the stairs. That's probably another reason why she wanted out of that unit. Probably because the air conditioning wasn't to her liking and she had to do stairs every time she had to leave. Stairs and bariatrics aren't a good mix. That's why Amber Lynn always lives on the first floor.
like, I was like, whatever. I always paid the rent on time. Like, whatever. If you want, I'm like, I'm not arguing with you about this. I explained what happened, like all my history, everything. I'm like, actually, I don't feel comfortable staying there with people knowing where I am. So I'm leaving. Like before I'm not staying there now, but I'm leaving. So a lot of my stuff I have to get rid of like slowly, and that's it. On to a new life, I guess.
All of her Dollar Tree stuff? I have to get rid of all my stuff. I mean, what did she really have? I think that everything that Chantal had in this apartment probably could fit in this back seat of the car.
I have to move, yeah, Justine. Honestly, like I was really depressed staying there anyways. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not happy. Like, I'm not happy. And the thought of like looking at more apartments and dealing with landlords, and it just makes me want to throw up. So honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. But actually, I do know what I'm going to do, but I'm not telling anybody. So he didn't kick me out. No, we just kind of like were arguing a bit and like trying to come up with like, you know, I was just like, I need to leave. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to find somewhere else. So you guys win, okay? Like whatever you want over me, you win. Thank you. Good move. You win. You have to be more secretive about your housing. I know it sucks that I have to do that because like when I get a new place or, you know, I like to share with you guys, but you can't. So live streaming is going to have to be away from where I'm residing, or, you know, imagine being mad you have to rehome Smokey because they got you kicked out. Yeah. I mean, whatever, stay mad. I don't know. They're always mad about something. So honestly, whatever. I'm just going to like see what's going to happen. Whatever. I don't know, guys. Basically found you from a doorway and doorknobs. Yeah. Well, Breeze, I don't think they would have found it if the landlord hadn't posted another unit for rent in the building. Like I didn't even know there was another unit for how many effing apartments can there be in a big house? You know?
You guys won. Oh, I know. She and Amber Lynn love to say that. Whatever you guys thought that you were doing to my personal life, it happened. You won. You won again. Give yourselves a round of applause. You've made my fat, depressing life even more fat and depressing. So happy for you.
Like, how many apartments can there be? But, and I can't just drop him at the SPCA because they don't allow that. You have to, like, do intake, and they have to decide, hey, Lily, my impulsiveness with what? So you're blaming me for being doxxed and being in trouble? Is that what you're doing? Like, so you people bully me to the extent.
Oh, that's what she took from that super chat? I hope you start to realize your impulsiveness affects not only you, but everyone around you, and never for the better. Your impulsiveness being, oh, hey, there's a cute cat. Let's take it home. Do you guys want to help pay for this cat? Even though it's illegal to solicit donations on an animal's behalf in this country? That was impulsive. Oh, I'm going to get Smokey because it would piss off my audience. Oh, you know what? I actually don't want to take care of Smokey. Okay, let me abandon yet another cat. That was impulsive. It affects everybody. It affects her family. It affects Salah. Salah's in a different country because of you. Not that I feel bad for Salah, but I'm just saying that it affected him. So what she took from this is, oh, so you're saying that everything that's bad that happened to me recently is because my own fault that I got doxxed. Yeah, okay, all right. Awesome. Great conclusion you came to. She said she was in Cornwall. And I mean, even if she wouldn't have, people would have known. I mean, where else would she have gone? Where else in Canada would she have gone? She doesn't have any roots anywhere else. She's lived here her whole life, except for the couple years she's been in Kuwait. Brian Cook, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that. Hope you're feeling better tonight. Thank you so much, Brian. Let's get some Cook emojis in the chat.
Being doxxed and being in trouble? Is that what you're doing? Like, so you people bully me to the extent and try to get me, you know, everything and whatever, but I'm responsible for that. All right, sure. Thanks for the money. Like, getting Smokey was impulsive? Well, I kind of felt pressured because the woman really wanted to get rid of him, and I would keep Smokey. Honestly, I decided I was going to keep Smokey if I was staying at my place. Like, I did my last live stream in my home, and I said that I'm going to keep Smokey. You know, I'm going to make it work because, yes, he is growing on me day to day. He's grown on me, you know? Like, he's very loving, whatever. Doxing someone is impulsive. Yeah, maybe I'm impulsive, but you're repulsive. Okay? So, just saying. He was totally safe and fine in my apartment. It's not like he's, you know, people foster pets for months. So the outrage over Smokey is just false BS as usual. And I'm not entertaining any more drama. So you all are seriously, literally going to be talking to yourselves on that front. Like, I don't know how I'm literally just beezing.
It's false BS that the internet told you not to adopt this cat and then gave you shit for getting rid of said cat a few days later. It's false outrage. That's a shitty thing to do.
And then when I do live streams, it's gonna have to be like, if I'm at home, it's gonna have to be green screens. VPNs and green screens, baby. So, yeah. You also took a home away from Smokey, if you want to look at it that way. You know, you want to dox people, and that's what happened. Sorry, but what do you expect, you know? So, yeah, that's it. I'm leaving my place. Honestly, I'm not that mad because I don't really like living there. Honestly, it's, I don't really like the stairs. I don't really like that you have to, it's hard. Like, I don't know. It's just, not just the stairs, but
I was about to say, well, what other than the stairs? Yeah, I didn't really like living there. It wasn't a great situation for me. I mean, there were stairs that I had to walk up every time I wanted to go into the apartment and out of it. Yeah, I mean, the stairs were a bit... Well, what was so wrong about the unit?
just the setup and everything. So I'm like, sorry, but
Not just the stairs, it was the setup and everything. Well, any apartment that you move into, you're going to have to furnish it. You're going to have to set up the no AC. I mean, she should have known ahead of time that that was going to be an issue. Oh, I want to save money by not having air conditioning. That's not going to work for someone like her. Chantal's the type of person that has the AC on level 10 in winter. You think that's going to work in summer?
like, people found out where I live, you know, and I'm not causing problems for the landlord. I'm not causing problems for myself. I'm not staying there. So sorry, but no. I'll get my stuff out and that's it, you know? No, I'm not homeless. I mean, yeah. I'm okay, guys. Don't worry. How come it says audio off? Whoops. I'm the type of person, I need to, like, live on my own. Like, I just need, you know what I mean? Like, especially with, like, the type of things I do online, and I wouldn't want to cause problems for anyone. Come to Scotland. I could pretty much go anywhere in the world I want, actually. But I'm not gonna, you know, keep trying. I'm not in no shape to travel. That's for sure. Well, no, I mean, on my own if I'm not with my husband. Some of my stuff is still there. I gotta slowly take it out. So, the window AC, don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Give it away or sell it, whatever.
Well, I don't understand. Is he going to partially refund her for the days that she doesn't stay in the apartment? Because I'd imagine she at least paid 1 month's rent. And if that landlord was smart, he would have gotten a security deposit from someone with her credit history. So it would make sense that she would be able to at least stay the month. But I don't see her getting a security deposit back. You don't get a security deposit back if you break a lease. I don't know. This landlord is probably, like, dealing with a migraine after what they've been going through with Chantal for the past week and a half. I don't think Canada does security deposits. Really? Is that illegal? Like, you're not allowed to do you're not allowed to get a security deposit? It was probably under the table. Okay. Well, then maybe they didn't even have a contract to begin with. Maybe there was never a lease to begin with.
I don't have a lot of stuff I might just keep in storage or something. No, they can't. I mean, it's not about breaking me. Hi, Joey. There's more places to live. I mean, and I'll just be smarter next time, that's all. I'll just have to, like, make my visas more boring. I'm sorry, but that's out of necessity. But yeah, there's more apartments, there's more things in life, I guess, than that one apartment. So whatever, who cares? I'm not.
Oh, there we go again. You guys ruined the opportunity. You've lost the privilege. We otherwise would be having so much fun on this channel, but people have to go and dox me. They have to contact my landlord on Facebook. They have to do all this stuff that makes my life more difficult. So you know what? We're not going to have fun on this channel anymore. You know what, Chantal? We weren't having fun on this channel. Like, this hasn't been fun in a very long time. You guys ruined the opportunity. The privilege is being taken from you. You weren't giving us anything anyway.
Not bothered, honestly. I just think maybe it wasn't meant to be. That's it. I didn't enjoy it that much. No. You guys saw how I'd come on and complain every day how depressed I am. Mostly for missing, like, Salah and Julia.
Yeah, no pizza party. How teachers would hold that over your head. Well, you guys aren't going to get the pizza party at the end of the school year. If you guys start talking during the math class and you start acting out and changing seats and not doing, no pizza party. Bayleaf, thank you for 3 months. I appreciate that. Oddball, hello. My first super chat to you. I've been listening and watching for a few months. Here's a slushie for the upcoming 4th. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for sending in a 4th of July slushie. Hey, thank you, Oddball. Nice to see you. Gina, hello, Gina. Thank you so much for your membership. Happy to have you on the YouTube team.
Yeah, but also just, I don't know. Yep, I don't need people knowing. I don't like them having that power of knowing where my home is. I'm not staying there. There's no way. There's no way. And they probably wouldn't have found it if it weren't for another ad going up and somebody stalking the internet, you know? So that's just bad luck. But,
I'm not going to live there with people knowing where I live. Absolutely not. No way, no way. But everybody had the address of the villa. Everyone has the address of her Kuwait place. I mean, people know that people know like where Amber Lynn lives and but you see what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that it's right and I'm not saying it's okay, but like, no, absolutely not. I need to live in clandestine. Unless I can live without anyone knowing my longitude and latitude, this is not going to work. I'm not, but I mean, like, we've always known.
next time I've learned. I know it, I like, you know, 8 million times a charm, but now I know, like, okay, I can't live stream at all, anything from my place. That's it. Not if I don't stream from it. If I only stream from a background or a white wall. No, they won't. Because every time this happens, it makes me know their tricks more. And so forget it. Yeah, I'm not in a competition with haters. I just want them to get a life and leave me alone. I don't care what you do with your life. You know, like, I don't care if you can, I'll give you this, you can have this win. Go for it. Just, like, live your life, man. If you hate me, change the channel. Get a life. Like, you know, it's insane that this is how you want to spend your life and think that karma is not going to come back to you, you know?
Don't you have a job, Didi? What happened to your job? What happened to your job?
I keep saying that for 2 months. So
What
how
happened
many
to your
times
job?
you want to jail, guys? You don't take this
You
action.
still love it the
more.
most? You lost your job. Loser.
Having to leave my house, I'm kind of relieved, honestly. I wasn't happy, and every day was getting worse, so you did me a favor, okay? Thank you.
But you know what she would say to that? Oh, you're really gonna pull up footage from 3 years ago to throw in my face? I don't live in the past. Sorry that you guys do, but I don't live in the past. Dee Dee lost her job. Dee Dee got doxxed. Ha 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 ha. Well, but when it happens to her, fine. You know what? You win. Whatever.
I'm actually offering if you were like, thank you, Pajami. That's very nice of you, honestly. I have plans, but I really appreciate you. I do. That's very nice of you to want to take, you know, someone like a stranger into your home. They're coming off so insanely psychotic. It is, yeah. You got to really protect yourself because you can't control what these people do. These insane people do. So, that's enough about that. I'm not talking about doxing anymore. I'm not talking about anything. If I ignore your questions, it's because I can't answer them. I'm not ignoring you. Yeah, I'm not telling people anything anymore. Pretty much anything. So it's just going to be chatter and mukbangs, whatever I eat. I don't know, whatever I do, but I'm used to just, I kind of enjoy the thought of stability scares me. If that makes any sense, like the thought of being set up somewhere.
That's terrifying, especially to hear that at her age. That's something that like a 17-year-old or an 18-year-old pursuing wanderlust would say. I just don't want stability right now. I want to wake up every morning and I want to live it like it's the last day of my life. Like, you shouldn't be saying these kinds of things at 41. By her age, you should have retirement. You should have things in place. You should be, you know, in a stable living condition. You shouldn't be beezing around in your car calling people the R word on your YouTube live stream. Like, it's so silly. We're never going to hear the end of it.
Where, like, just being there, like, I just felt like, ugh. We will never stop ruining your life, karma. Okay, you can try. Sad, pathetic people, really. People are going to end themselves up in jail, like, eventually. Because I'm sure that, like, you know.
What, because they found pictures of your apartment on Facebook and posted it on websites? Y'all are going to end up in jail.
Boxing is illegal, so I'm just saying. But the more illegal things people do, the more, you know, like, look at Marty. It was very easy to report him to the FBI, and then he had to stop. So, but he did everything on live. So all you need is to catch these people admitting to something, and yeah. But I don't have the time to worry about these people and drama. Like, I don't want to waste my time looking on every little forum for who did what. Like I want to live my life that way.
Yeah, they're gonna be in jail with her. She just wants to go to prison in Canada because there's air conditioning.
It's insane, you know? And people who call, like, number one, restaurants should not accept cash on delivery anymore. You need to prepay that, sorry, because people sending pizzas to people's houses, stuff like that, that needs to, like, they need to pay for it. You know, like, you're wasting a business's food, you're wasting time, and people giggle at that. That's, like, so sad. You know, same thing when people swat people. You're like, you're wasting police resources. Is that not? They need to trace these people and find them and they need.
You're wasting police resources. She's gone to the police several times and tried to get people in trouble for claims that she wasn't able to back up. Wait, you would know better than anybody about wasting police resources. I mean, there was one stream where she went to the police department and on live stream, like, went inside for a long time and gave, like, a testimony and all this stuff. I believe that she's tried to get reaction channels in trouble through the police as well.
Need to, like, get them in trouble. But I can guarantee you 1,000,000% you're not going to know the next place I live. There's no way. Nope. If I have to not stream from my house, it'll happen that way. And if I lose money, oh well. Reaction channels stream from one room, often with a green screen. True, and they don't show themselves, yeah. Probably with good reason. That's probably one of the reasons. You know? To avoid doxing, you have to be careful. And it's my fault, too, that I showed my place, you know? Now...
What happened to not speaking ill of the dead? If she feels comfortable saying that someone's recently deceased mother is worm food, I highly doubt that she takes issue with bashing Marty. Do we assume she weighs less than Amber? Chantal's a few inches shorter than Amber, and she carries weight a lot differently than Amber. I think that Chantal's around 4. I think that Amber easily has, like, 150 on her, maybe. Yeah, definitely. Chantal's a lot more mobile as well. The Great Jojo, thank you so much for 2 months. I appreciate your continued membership with the super chat that says fat. Florio, thank you, Florio. Babyface Jordy, Babyface Jordy. No. Okay, maybe. The Kankle, thank you so much. She would have kept Smokey if he were a chicken finger and fry platter. Maybe with a side of barbecue and some Texas toast as well to sweeten the deal. Grand Canyon, thank you. I'm sobbing. Chantal's face reminds me of Mr. Peanut. I think that my favorite Chantal comparison to this day is still Buzz Lightyear.
There were some other things going on in Kuwait I'm not going to talk about, but I think it was just a good idea that we left. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye!
Foodie Beauty got kicked out. Alright. Let's see this one.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that. Ah! She's not respectable girl. Keep get it on. Stop the dong. Stop the dong. Keep get it on. Dong.
Wow.
Dong.
Wow.
I ate once yesterday for dinner, and then I didn't eat anything. It's like 2 o'clock. Am I enjoying Canada? Yeah. Smokey, I found him a good place.
Oh, big Subway sandwich. God, I can't remember the last time I ate at Subway. Do we think that she got a big cookie as well?
So happy. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, yeah. So this came out during the week. Someone put on Facebook talking about how they run a local rescue in Cornwall. And they went on to say that a lady visiting found a cat and is seeking immediate help. So she went to this rescue saying, I'm not the owner of this cat. This is not my cat. I simply found this cat. Can you guys help rehome it? Because I don't want to put in the time, money, or effort to rehome it. So here, this can be your problem now. So what this rescue ended up doing was reaching out to the Cornwall community and seeing if anyone in the area recognized the cat to see if it was maybe in someone else's possession. They're like someone else was the owner of this cat and they're trying to find the owner. Because Chantal didn't want to tell them how she actually came upon Smokey. And then she talks about wasting organizations' resources. She's sending them on a witch hunt to find an owner that doesn't exist, but she's going to bitch out people for wasting resources for the police. Oh, Chantal. Alexandra, thank you so much for 2 months. I just moved into my first house, celebrating with carbs, heart hands. Oh my God, that sounds like an excellent way to celebrate your first house purchase. Congratulations. Heart hands back to you. Thank you so much for your membership. So this is, I guess, Chantal reaching out to this rescue. I have an urgent matter. I found a cat. He's very obese but very friendly. I'm leaving the country in a couple days. It says I have to fill out a form, but can you please make an exception to shelter him immediately? He will die on the streets. I've spent time trying to rehome him myself, but nothing. So she didn't want to take the time or effort this past week to try to find Smokey a new home. She wanted to dump him off in the possession of a local rescue so that they could be left with the responsibility. And this person, Donna, said, "Thank you for all the messages. The rescue will take in the cat, as it appears that he is not actually lost." So I think what happened was when all of these messages hit Girl World, people reached out to this cat rescue and told them what actually had happened with Smokey, so they were clued in as to who Chantal was and what she was trying to do.
I don't bring him.
So then, again, someone else is having to clean up Chantal's mess.
There yet, but I will be. I'm rehoming him, Lindsay. He seems adaptable. He's been rehomed a few times. I feel so bad. I hope he finds his forever home. I told the person that, like, he's been rehomed many times. He's such a good cat. The only thing is he's quite a abuser. He literally would slam the cupboards. He knows where the food was kept. And in the middle of the night, every couple hours, bang, 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 wanting more food. And one time I came home, I don't know how he managed this, but he found the treat bag and he dragged the whole thing out. Like, he's a food addict like me. Please tell me you didn't email. Okay. I don't want to address rumors because they're going to keep coming forever, no matter what it is. But I can 100%.
Okay, so there were fake emails created earlier in the week that were allegedly sent from Chantal to Natter and or Dee. They basically, I mean, they're going to show here on the screen, but basically they were like, hey, I really miss you. I want to be back in your life and everything. These were all but confirmed to be fake.
With certainty, tell you, I never emailed Swordfish, okay, ever. In a million years, I would rather die than relive any kind of life. So, like that. So what probably happened is he had his secretary change the dates on the emails, maybe that I sent him from a long time ago, or she made that up because there's been no communication on, on my part at all. On any part, really, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, he lied. What a surprise. Ever so often, they need attention, they need views, they do that.
She's also really not in the position to be financially supporting him in the way that I think that he would want to be financially supported, because Chantal, when she was financially supporting him and trying to make a plea for his love, he would, he would want cigarettes, he would want money for other things, he would want a whole lot. Chantal isn't making the money that she made 3, 4, 5 years ago anymore. So I don't think that she can compete with that. That being Dee Dee. So I think that she's just going to keep on with what she has always been working on, and that is the pursuit of Salah Al-Refe. Just Jamie, thank you so much for 6 months. Chantal should be hustling these last few days of the month, but instead she's trying to throw off viewers by doing nothing in a rental car. Oh boy. Well, I mean, she has today and she has tomorrow and the next day. Or no. She has today and tomorrow. And then yeah, that'll be it for June. Her June paycheck will not be that great. So Chantal will not receive a paycheck again for a little over 3 weeks. So I hope whatever she was paid last week, she can stretch it out to make it last.
So these are just like little lives here and there, just until I get my life in order. Maybe I'll film my day today, do a vlog. Yeah, while I have a car, I definitely want to drive around more. That's what I've been wanting to do, is just drive around. Halloween bees, yes, I can't wait. I have never been in Canada for fall, so this will be a first.
Huh?
There's so many like cool, I don't know if it will be drive-through now that COVID's over. Maybe it'll be walk-through. So better get my toe healed and into shape, because I am not missing those.
She was sweating inside of her apartment, not doing anything. Now we're supposed to believe that she's going to walk around town.
Those are fine. Although I wouldn't want to walk through. No, I think some of them will still be drive-through. Remember the one where the guy came at us with a chainsaw? I'm just trying to be positive, because if you let things break down and are negative and crying and what, that just adds to it. You gotta have a clear head for dealing with life. Anyway, I should probably get off for now, because I do have a lot to do. Like, my day is timed. But I'll try to come back later. Yeah, I'll try my best to come back. I just need some time to get my life organized. It's just keeping me really busy, so stay safe. Thank you, you guys too, and I hope you have a good day. See you later.
Maybe she meant that fall was new to her in that she hasn't been there the past few falls. I don't know what she meant by that, in all honesty. Alright, so I think that this is the rage stream.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap.
Wow.
Come on, tomato emoji, do your worst. We didn't watch the intro for the 4th time in a row. Come on, do your worst. Smokey was not given to a shelter. This was a private rehoming. Now, the Smokey chapter is closed, and I will not discuss it further. He is well taken care of. Have a nice day. All right.
Yes, I know I got Starbucks, but it's because of the free ice water, honestly. Smokey is rehomed.
I got Starbucks because of the free ice water? So that's kind of been like a running theme on her channel. She's not supposed to be spending money at Starbucks because they support interests that are outside of her own or something. I don't really know the specifics of it, but I think that that's the gist. But she continues to go there and support Starbucks financially because she gets ice water. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be drinking this, but I mainly go for the ice water. What?
Yes, I know I got Starbucks, but it's because of the free ice water, honestly. Smokey is rehomed. And I'm really just like going to ignore crazy people from now on, but like, is it just me, or are people super more than usual psychotic? Like, I got a nice phone call from the lady from a cat rescue called Furry Tales, the haters have been bombarding them with emails upon emails. So I talked to her on the phone today. She's like, you know, like, we really want to rehome Smokey. I've been ignoring a ton of emails. And I was like, yeah, and I explained, I'm like, I have psychotic, like, you know, like, anyways, whatever. So, and I'm like, I'm really sorry that these people bothered you. Listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, if you feel like you need to be like Captain Save-A-Ho and be like, yeah, this person is bad with animals, which is not true at all. You can't do anything in your own life. Like, these people you ruin the content. I can't do anything. And
You're not doing anything anyway, so this is a moot point. You guys ruin any opportunity for me to give you iconic content. We can't have fun anymore. We can't bees. Well, I mean, you're not doing it anyway. So this is all irrelevant. She doesn't have ice water at home. She does, she just has to drink out of Tupperware.
I'm just like, it doesn't matter if you think, if
you have to buy something to get the water now. Well, I would never think to go to Starbucks and just say, hello, 1 large free ice water, please. Retrieve the water and then leave.
it doesn't matter if I found the cat, whatever, okay? Like, you don't even know the full story with Smokey. I told you a version of a story. You don't know everything, okay? Whatever, that's irrelevant. What's not normal is messaging charity, the people who are trying to help animals, who are busy, and you're trying to, like, I don't know, harass them. You're harassing these people. You're harassing you're harassing a landlord, you're harassing charities now. Like, you're doing too much. You know? No, why should I stop doing anything with animals? Volpe, give me one reason.
Because you can't take care of yourself, let alone something else.
Nothing happened to Smokey. He had to be rid of, like, the...
Oh, that's a real nice way of putting it. Nothing happened to Smokey. He just had to be rid of. Oh, wow. And she wants updates on Smokey? I have to get rid of him, but I want updates because I care. Doesn't sound like you care. I had to get rid of it. Oh, my God. Wow. Robbie Mack, I really appreciate 10 months of membership on Twitch. Here's to 10 months of big backs and lost cats. Thank you so much, and here's to 10 more. Poor Selena, thank you. I call one of my cats Cutie as a nickname, and now it reminds me of Chantal when I say it. Aw, girl world ruined something else. Ah, gonna have to think of a new pet name.
Lady was, like, ready to throw him out, like, whatever. I'm not telling you exactly how I came upon him, but I came upon Smokey. He needed a home. I was like, at first, I don't know if it's going to be a good match. But then I decided, you know what? He's growing on me. I think I'm going to keep him. I have to leave my house. So I'm trying to find Smokey a house, but that's not good enough. You know what I mean? So, like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, so anyway, it's not your business. Like, the point is, it's not your business. Like, stay out of it. It doesn't matter, eggs on legs. It doesn't give anyone the right to message these charities. Like, the ultimate goal is just finding Smokey a home ASAP. It's urgent. Do you know what I mean? So, anyway, it's not with Furry Tales. I'm not going to rehome him to a place where people are harassing him, where people know, because guess who is going to scurry her little frog legs down to Furry Tales and be like, I'll take the cat. Yeah, I don't think so. Because as much as you think that she's a savior of cats, where's BBJ? And I'm not giving a cat to somebody who's not going to provide updates ever. I get regular updates on...
Well, you gave away the cat to an anonymous source. You didn't, I mean, between that whole debacle with BBJ and everything that happened on Instagram, it was completely anonymous. You weren't expecting updates or entitled to them or anything of the sort. Did the YouTube chat just freeze for like a minute? That was really weird. Well, we don't get updates on BBJ. You're not entitled to updates about cats that you give away. Or sorry, get rid of. I love that she's mad. Oh, it's the best when she gets mad. She's clearly panicking. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird that it froze. Huh. Barry, thank you so much for your Prime membership. What? Your Prime membership subscription. I don't know what I just said. Thank you, Barry.
Sam, because whether I rehomed my pets, Sam and BBJ, or not, I still loved them and care about them. Like, people who have to rehome their pets doesn't mean they hate them and just, okay, bye. No, that's not how it works.
See, but that's the difference between you and someone that has to rehome their pet. You didn't have to rehome this pet. You should have never adopted the pet to begin with. Are you guys really giving people shit for having to rehome a pet? This is not an I had to rehome situation. This was not life or death. This was not you moving into somewhere where, like, you took it upon yourself to adopt this cat when everyone told you that you shouldn't have.
You know? So that's what happened with Smokey, you know?
That's not what happened with Smokey. That was you just being an ignorant dumbass trying to rub it in Hater Nation's face, and then it backfired. Now you look like the dumb idiot that we all know you are.
Anyway. But you don't know the full story, Eggs on Legs. Nobody does. So, anyways, regardless, the fact that you people think it's okay to just harass charities, harass people, whatever, is there's something seriously innately wrong with you. And no, I'm not going to. I don't care if you think I'm a liar. It still doesn't give you the right to be a psycho and message people trying to help cats. Okay? Thank you. Like, the fact that you think it's okay is insane. Yes, please keep sending me money. I need it.
I need to buy more Starbucks macchiatos. Send me more money.
There's an animal involved, right? But they don't give a crap. Where's BBJ? You don't care about her welfare at all.
You don't care about BBJ either. She had matted fur and poop stuck in her ass hair, and the claws and the kidney infection, and I mean, she had a whole plethora of issues. You didn't care about that cat either. And then you didn't even get it help. You just gave it away to somebody and hoped that they would take care of it. Well, where's the BBJ update? I don't know why she feels that she's entitled to anything, like, in terms of an update with cats that she got rid of almost 2.5 years ago now.
Like, you don't care about the cat. If you cared about the cat, you wouldn't have tried to get me kicked out of my place where he had a home. Like, your outrage is false. And it's ridiculous, but go on, read all you want. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life in the end.
I mean, but I thought that you left on your own volition. You wouldn't have tried to get me kicked out. I mean, I don't know. How is people finding out, like, where you live via, like, a Facebook post getting you kicked out?
Because honestly, you did me a favor. I don't want to live there. This life is not for me. Sorry. But that apartment, not for me. So thank you. It doesn't affect my life. You're harassing these people. It has no connection to me. This landlord, I'm going to buy. I'm never going to see him again. But you're doxing him and harassing him. He has a child. You're psychotic. Do you not realize that? Like, this charity, you're wasting your time and bombarding them with emails. Why? So Smokey is rehomed. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to give him to somewhere where people know where he's going. So we found a really nice home for him, and I'm very, very happy. And I'm going to get updates. So yeah, I think most people would agree that's wrong, even most haters. And reaction channels, you do realize I can get your channels taken down for what you're doing. You're promoting, you're highlighting.
No, Chantal, I don't realize that. Explain to me how you can get my channel taken down.
Doxing some of you. You're promoting all of this disgusting stuff going on. You're creating false outrage, defamation. You're not reacting to content. Okay, you're going real life. That's harassment. That I can easily, yeah, I mean, it's probably not easy, honestly, otherwise they'd be gone. People thinking I have never reported these people. Yeah, I have, but they're doing a lot more now. And whenever I have a minute, like, I don't have time to, like, these people with no life on Twitter all day.
I don't have time. Oh my God. The woman who doesn't work and her work day, the woman who doesn't work, but her work consists of her getting Starbucks and yelling in her car. I don't have time. That's crazy to me. I don't have time. I've gotten reaction channels taken down before. You don't think that I can bring down the swift hammer of justice on these idiots' necks? Oh, I can. Look what happened with Marty. That was a completely unique situation, and also that was 2 years ago as well. You're the one that's always saying, that was years ago. Marty was a completely different situation where things happened that were completely independent of people just reacting to you on YouTube.
I don't have time. Like, I'm trying to rebuild my life. I don't have time to sit there and be like, yeah, let me watch all these 3 hours live streams of people with no life and try to take down timestamps and then try to call all these authorities, reporting. Like, I don't have the mental wellness to do that, and I don't have the time. So that's why I haven't done it. Yeah, they scream if I rehome him that they don't want me to have animals. I'm gonna have animals. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care. Sorry. Like, who are you? You're not an authority. Like, give me a break. They're a waste of oxygen. It's true. Yeah, they are. They do nothing good. Like, you know, contacting animal charities is top of the line insane. Yeah. Contacting someone's landlord over me living in Orleans when my house was messy. Do you know, like, people change? I don't care, bees or bite. I just talked to her this morning. Who cares? You're trying to start drama because you have no life. I hope you realize that. You're trying to start drama with an organization that's trying to help animals, yet you claim to care about animals. You're trying to do another pause. She can't report me for shit, for anything. Cheap ass loser. Yeah, babe. You can't report me for anything. For what? Go for it. Go for it. Do your worst. Do it. You can't report me for anything. I didn't do anything wrong.
Do your worst. See, you can't egg people on and then expect not bad things to happen. Do your worst. Go ahead. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. Make the call. Send the email. Go real life. Bring it. Do your worst. And then people do it. And then she goes, you guys are literally insane.
So you're going to waste authorities' time again. You're going to waste your energy again that you're never going to get back. You get one life. And this is how you're spending it. So go ahead. I don't care. That's all I have to say about it.
Oh my God. Well, what have you accomplished in your 41 years on this planet, Chantal? I mean, really. Eat your way to 400 pounds. Fuck up every relationship you've ever been in. Not contribute anything to society. File bankruptcy a few times. Never pay taxes. Get romance scammed. Like, what have you brought into the world? You only get one life, and this is how you're choosing to live it. Look at how you've lived your life. Oh, a lot of what Chantal says, you just have to hold up a mirror. Ugh. Sweary fairy, thank you. Would it make you feel better to know that I've been an auntie longer than you've been alive, you infant? It would. Thank you. Thank you, Sweary fairy. Appreciate 4 months of membership. Blue Eyes. Hello, Blue Eyes. Nice to see you. They are celebrating 12 months of membership over on Twitch. Thank you so much for 1 year, Blue Eyes. Hey, hey. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Bingo's mom, thank you. I'd like to add for the slushy fund since I'll be working on the 4th. Oh, boy. Working on the 4th. Well, hopefully when you get off, you get to see a couple fireworks. Thank you so much, Bingo's mom.
Yeah, it's you're spamming animal rescue. Like, it's insane. They don't want you in Canada. They don't want you in... I don't care what they want. They need to, like, get a life. I'm not gonna... They can kick rocks, honestly. So anyways, enough about that, because that's what they want. They're all waiting here. Look at 1,000 viewers. Oh, she's gonna rage. She's gonna rage. Adult people waiting for somebody to rage. Imagine that's your life. Just imagine. I mean, am I crazy, or... There's so much going on. Stuff that they're
well, how is this not funny? A 400-pound hijabi yelling in her car. Like, this is funny. I think that most sound-minded adults would find this entertaining. I mean, it's stupid, but, I mean, this is no better than watching reality TV or a soap opera.
They're doing because they have no content, they have no life. Let's message a cat charity. This person shouldn't have cats, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what you think. It's completely false. I love animals. I love pets. Whenever he was with me, Smokey, he got a lot of love, okay? It has to be, like, some studied psychologically, like this.
What, the 48 hours he lived with you? She was with him no longer. He was with her no longer than, what, 3 days? When he was with me, he got so much love. Taking credit for taking care of Smokey for 2 days.
This hive mentality of just, like, you know... But it does teach me more and more every time that, you know, like, I can't tell you guys anything. Like, sorry. I can't go anywhere in this country. Then you wonder why I don't want to be here. Are you doing okay? Because it's a lot to deal with. Actually, I'm doing more than okay. Yeah, alhamdulillah. I really don't mean to be smug about it, but I think everything happens for a reason, you know? Be as smug as you like, it annoys them more. Yeah, imagine, like, trying to ruin someone's life because you don't like their smug face. Don't watch it. If I can't stand somebody, the last thing I'm going to do is look at their face every day. I can tell you right now. I think everything is aligning the way it should. Everything will calm down. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think my life is just meant to just like rot in an upstairs stuffy apartment. Like I just, no. Am I leaving Canada? No, I was thinking like maybe a transatlantic Canada bees just traveling around. Just take the airco with you. Yeah, I have to. So the landlord doesn't want it. I offered. No, I'm not going. I'm not dealing with Facebook anymore. I'm not dealing with anything online where people can like let's look up like let's Google Cornwall today and look up every little thing that Foodie Beauty does. Hey, Scapegoat. Does that not? That's crazy to me. That's actually crazy.
I wonder if all the locals talk about her and follow her as closely as we do. I think it'd be funny. It's like, oh, well, where's the 400-pound fuck up gonna go park her car, and where's she gonna get takeout from today? I mean, like if I was a Cornwall local, I would keep up on this so closely.
But whatever. Like, I'm not. No, I'm not posting anything else online for anything. So I'm here for you guys. I'm trying to entertain you, but they're making it very hard. So I don't know. I think videos are just really good for when I do things. You know, it's probably a better thing, and then just do live streams from places where people won't know where I am, etc., etc. Heck, I'm just fine with hanging out and chatting. I don't need you to have a plan. I think your beezer would agree. Thank you, Nicole. I like just talking to you guys. Yeah. And I quit doing you know what, so I'm having trouble sleeping because I was using that to sleep, right? It was like a sleep.
She's a local legend. Did you guys have those growing up? I remember when I growed up. Oh my god. I remember when I was growing up, there was a local legend of a man that lived in the woods with a wolf. It was like, it was by baseball fields. That's all I really remember. But I remember kids would always tell that story when I was around that age about the man that lived in the woods with a wolf. I could see her being the local legend. Yeah. I mean, like, just look at her. Look at the paused screen right now. You don't think this could be a local legend? The boogeyman of Cornwall? We had Speedo Man. Speedo Man. Huh. Maroon Dune. Thank you so much for the very generous super chat. Are you sure about your Jordache jeans? I'm not sure if they are clashing with your effervescent formal wear. I hope this makes sense. Sorry, I might be moving, so I'm a bit scattered. Oh no, I'm very familiar with DoorDash. I'm very familiar with DoorDash jeans. Thank you for that, Maroon Dune. Maybe I could get my hands on a pair of Jordache jeans. Huh, I'll have to look into that. Thank you. I hope moving goes well for you. I know that can be stressful. We had a guy that walks around in Spider-Man suits. Huh. We had clowns. Clowns were really popular in like 2016. Like people would dress up as clowns and just go terrorize people. I feel like that would be fun until you got hurt, you know?
Sleep thing for me. I would take some medicine and then I would pass out. And I decided to quit that. I guess for me, I just feel bad, you know, because Muslim. And it's not really, it's frowned upon, but it's conflicting with my Canadian nature and we love it here, right? So, and it was helping me sleep. And now that I'm, I guess, detoxing from it, I can't sleep at all. I sleep for like 2.5 hours at a time. I wake up and I'm like, like you do get actual withdrawals. If you've done it enough, a lot of it, and for a period of time, you kind of have like, it's not like a dangerous withdrawal, but it's uncomfortable. I think I'll go to a Shoppers at some point. I need to get some Imodium. Oh my gosh, Imodium. Actual toothpaste, because I bought these toothy tabs that you have to chew.
She needs Imodium. That's crazy that her bowels work as well as they do. I would think that being this big and sitting around as much as she does, she would have issues with constipation. She needs to take Imodium. Wow.
And it's like toothpaste. I don't like those. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep my memberships. I think I'm going to keep my live streams memberships, like for chatting only, because I just think it's better vibes. I miss the people who aren't subscribed. I'm sorry. Like, maybe I'll do like open, like, I don't know. Anyways,
She's always shitting herself. Oh yeah, that is a good point. She is always shitting herself. It's because she doesn't have a gallbladder. Oh. Yeah, I'd imagine that having Chantal's diet without a gallbladder, it probably just goes right through you.
I really got to go because, like I said, I have like, today is just like a really busy day for errands and stuff. And if I can, I'll come back as always. If not, I don't know. I just want bees. No more pets. Well, no. Unless I'm literally really settled because we still have juice. But yeah, I only got Smokey because, you know, I was really planning on staying there and everything. But, don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get any.
She must be on a timer to give the car back. Well, if this is actually her mom's car and she's only borrowing it for a few hours at a time, I'd imagine what she's probably doing is she's staying with the mom, and the mom doesn't want her streaming from the house. So she's probably like, okay, well, let me borrow your car and let me go work for a few hours and then I'll come back. So she has to get the car back. Like a 16-year-old.
Any more pets. But it's not like I had Smokey for a long time for him to be like traumatized, you know, like I had him for like a few days, whatever. And he's going to be well taken care of now. I'm actually really happy. Like I feel so relieved because I felt bad, you know, I really did. He was such a cute guy. But the person who has him loves him and he loves her. Like, yeah. Love you. Bye.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make
Harry Lover, thank you for 8 months. Another month giving this normal family man my money. Tell your wife and kids I said hi. I will do that, Harry Lover. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your continued membership on Twitch. Hangry Sloth, hello. How can one person mess up so badly, so often, and never learn from those mistakes? She is so embarrassing. Round and round the cycle goes. It would be exhausting, really. I mean, how many opportunities... This is hilarious, like having this paused on her with like her panties out and everything. How can one person go through the cycle so many times in life and never find a way out? Exhausting. Exhausting. Yeah, this pause screen. Lymphedema, thank you so much. The way her wrist fat fuses into her hand fat. Catcher's mitt.
Yeah, I drove in the forest. Yep. Get away from you crazy people. So, hi guys. I know it's back.
Oh, yeah. I did see something about this earlier. So Chantal went and parked her car in a random location in Cornwall, and people, by this background, from what you see in the back of her car, people were able to find out where she was.
Get away from you crazy people. So, hi guys. I know it's bad for the environment, but whatever. I'm letting my car run because I'm hot. Hi everyone! So, maybe you know, maybe you don't, but I want to try these at least once. McDonald's has a new menu, and it looks really intriguing, so yeah, I forgot to...
Oh yeah, don't snack wraps come out in a couple weeks? Like the McDonald's snack wraps? Isn't it like July 11th or something like that?
What members? I sometimes do that, you're lucky. Okay, the pizza bites. There's this new garlic mayo. They better just be cheese, I didn't think about that. Yep, just cheese. They smell like frozen. I gave you guys Julia updates a while ago. Why do you guys want Julia updates but not BBJ updates? Just curious. No, I'm homeless beasing, Brooke. I'm living in the...
Because BBJ is no longer your animal. BBJ doesn't belong to you. The community isn't going to want updates on an animal that really has nothing to do with Foodie Beauty anymore. BBJ has been rehomed to someone else and has been in someone else's care that has nothing to do with YouTube for almost 2.5 years now.
Okay. I don't know what time it is where he is. I'm trying the new Japan teriyaki burger. Like, they have different international menu items now at McDonald's here.
This is McDonald's? It kind of looks like a McRib. But this is too big to be a McRib.
Hey, Andrew Marie. What is that? Oh. Is that a vein? Yeah, ew.
Ew, continues to eat it. Is that a vein that I just bit into? Takes another bite.
When I see a vein, I'm done. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Give me like 10 minutes. That was not.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna eat around the vein. She made it seem like she put all the food down and didn't touch it.
Worth it. Ugh. Not. Ugh, I don't know. I didn't really feel like eating it, but I'm like, I really want to try the new menu. I don't know why, but Pennington's is crazy. I was looking at a pajama set. The pants were $45 and the shirt was $35. No wonder I friggin' have money issues. I used to blow like friggin' $300 every time I would go there. No way. There's no way. I detest it. Like, I loathe the idea of spending that on pajamas. No. A bra? $65. 65. Yes, I'm yelling. No. 65. Should I get Temu teeth? You know those clip-ons? Maybe I'll go to the dentist. It's expensive. Priorities. Outhouse.
Well, it's better to be on top of your oral hygiene before you end up at bingo with Amber Lynn.
What kind of entertainment was I providing you guys with to the point where you look forward to driving to an outhouse? Like, this is sad and pathetic, really. It's not my mom's car. My mom needs her car. So, you know, I have to be more careful, do what I gotta do. So if that means boring, like I can't really bees, you know? So, I mean, don't complain if my business is boring. I would take you guys shopping, but I can't even do that because people call the stores that I go into. So, like, what can we do? We can't do anything but talk. So, you know. Nope, it's happened. I'm not paranoid. If I go into a store, I went grocery shopping.
Well, you could do vlog content. Not everything has to be on live stream. You could make a vlog out of going shopping and then just upload it later, and then no one will know that you were there.
Brought you guys, people called the store. They called Pennington's before, they called Adonis, they've called, yeah. So I'm not chancing it because it's happened before. People will start looking.
Well, I'm curious, what did these people say when they call these stores? Did they say like, hey, there's a 400-pound menace in your store right now, kick her out? What did they tell the manager, or what did they tell the person that answers the phone?
Looking up. I did my live stream one time I was in Canada around Cornwall. Somebody literally drove down to Cornwall to ask if I was shopping there. Like, people are nuts. I have to be really, really careful. Yeah, the store did, yeah. No, it's even if they don't kick you out, it's the fact that
they say that she steals. You know, I've never really thought about it, but if you were to be a shoplifter, it probably would work in your best interest to be really big like this, because if you like put it under your shirt, it would be hard to differentiate between fat and stealing something. They say that she is publicly filming other customers. Oh. But, I mean, even that, like, is that against the rules? I mean, I film in stores sometime. I don't, like, point my phone in people's faces, but is that illegal to be on live stream in a store? Or is it just, like, the fact that the whole concept of this is annoying and she just would rather not have to deal with it? Prison, Becky, thank you. She looks like Templeton from Charlotte's Web. All right, let me look that up.
people are harassing the store. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, they're gonna start looking up the, like, biological species of the plant life around me. Right. What kind of, insect activity is present in her live streams? Let's go find out. Zooming in on the glasses. Yes, for sure they're going to. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. You're right. Oh, I see this place. I see this place. Like, so what? Like, people go out and they go to stores. Yeah, I need toothpaste. I need,
She didn't have toothpaste for all this time?
what else? Bye, guys. Love you guys.
Well, you know me, I have everything within arm's reach. Chantal, do you need some toothpaste? Chantal, do you need me to drive up to Cornwall to drop off some toothpaste for you? Come on, let me know. Let me know. Templeton is a food thief. That's fitting.
Hello. It's just setting myself up. Hi, guys. Homeless bees. We're car camping right now. Van life arc. Okay, I have a Shoppers Drug Mart haul. Where am I going to plug my CPAP?
Oh, so she did go shopping. Okay. Well, wait, she was just complaining.
I have a battery. I really do think I'm bipolar. You know why? Because just earlier when I did my last stream, and earlier like the whole morning, I was so beat. I was not. I was cramped.
This looks so bad. Does she, like, honestly, does she think that this looks good? This looks bad. I mean, the bright red lipstick. I don't know, she looks like him from Powerpuff Girls or something.
I have a personal challenge not to swear, so that's why I'm saying. I have dinner already here. I have dinner. Honestly, a huge part of me would rather live in a car in a beautiful, like, nature. Like, I open my window and it's like, I'm going to turn my car off in just a minute because it's got to stop raining. It's almost stopped. Are we really camping? Oh, yes, we are. Thank you, Mary. Then be alone and depressed in an upstairs apartment, okay?
Chantal Wayne Gacy. She does kind of remind me of that particular serial killer. Yeah. I mean, she is a serial killer. Cereal.
By myself. I like nature. At least I have bugs and birds in nature. And in the apartment, I have nothing. Not even a single cockroach. So this is where I am for tonight. This is where I am for now. I'm not moving. I say screw the house, buy a car, and travel. That's what I say. I changed my mind. Do you know that since I've decided to...
Screw a house. Chantal, you spend all of your day laying in bed or laying on the couch. Now you're going to be a nomad? I'm just going to buy a car, live on the road, baby. Wherever the wind takes me. No.
To leave my home. I mean, sort of decided. I've changed my mind every single day about what I want to do. At one point, I was going to go to Portugal. No, I'm not going back to Kuwait. Although there's nothing wrong with Kuwait, I'm just not going back. I got toilet paper. Not to go outside, but for Kleenex. I need like a real meal, not McDonald's. Didn't I just eat? Yeah, but that doesn't count. That's not food. I need like real food. Don't soil Smee's car. Why would I do that? It's not Smee's car. It's a rental. I rented a car for a little while, which is like the same price as rent, so.
Oh, well, there you go. I said that if we didn't know yesterday, we'll know today.
I hope you're not homeless. Well, I'll tell you something. You don't need 4 walls to be happy in a roof. My 4 walls, SB, have turned into 4 doors.
Are we in a homeless arc? I guess so. I think that Chantal, I mean, I don't think that she's sleeping in her car. I feel like she's staying at the mom's house. Why else would she be in Cornwall, you know? She's probably staying with her aunt or with the mom. Julie, thank you. It's my birthday. I am 44. I have some money. Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate that. Happy birthday to you. Let's get some cupcake emojis in the chat for Julie's 44th birthday. Happy birthday, hon. What a clown.
I'm being very vague. I'm trying to throw you guys off.
I don't know if she has enough oxygen to blow up a balloon animal. And her hands are too big to do any twisting and tying. She wouldn't make for a very good clown.
Look, I'm not saying I do go to the bathroom outside. I don't, okay. I mean, I'm in town mostly a lot. But why do people care if some people dig a hole and go in the woods and then bury it? It's fertilizer. Homeless rain ASMR stuff.
400-pound woman eats food in car ASMR with rain.
I guess if I'm homeless, I can't get kicked out of outside. I mean, sort of. It will be at my time. My man's here. Babe, am I looking cute? Don't answer any questions. Yeah, don't say where you are or what's going on, babe. He knows, Tracy, but yes. You see the big space in the back? I'm gonna sleep there. In a perfect world, I would like to travel consistently from, my problem, I don't like staying in one place for too long. Cheese curds, I don't think they're open. And
Oh my god. Prior to Kuwait, she lived in Cornwall her entire life. I don't like staying in one place for too long. And the only reason why she left is she found a romance scammer on Tinder. So she went from living in one place to living in another apartment. My god. She's such a nomad. She's such a travel inspiration girly pop. That's a fat hobo. Gosh.
I was already getting tired of that apartment. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, even if what happened didn't happen, how long before that was I already complaining? I'm so depressed. All this and that. Yo, mama, they're going to start taking samples. They're going to start zooming in on the plant life in the back of me and comparing it to, like, they're going to go to the library, take out the Great Canadian Encyclopedia of Plant Life, and they're going to try to find where I've been stationing my car. Anyway, I have 360 vision like an owl here, so if anyone comes near me, I'm going to... Bye! Unless you're nice, I mean. Uh-oh. There's a car been circling around. Show you the car? It just went this way. No, because then I'll show you my area. You're trying to trick me. Actually, I'm not really, like, afraid, like, whatever. But why do you not egg people on? It's gonna be soon. People are gonna see. Oh no. Whatever. I'm not leaving. I need a tent in the rain. I look bored. Maybe I'll go to bed. Like,
How can having an apartment make her depressed? She wants to be with her husband, the love of her life, her other half. Can you blame her? Can you blame her? Wouldn't you miss Salah if you were separated from him? Ask yourself that. Aisha, nice to see you. Not well, but happy Monday, everyone. Oh, well, I hope that the week picks up for you, hun. Not every week can be a good one. Hopefully things pick up for you. Thank you, Aisha. Need more Jordy. Hello. Did we discuss the news saying that Zepbound can be $500 a month? All doses through Lily Direct. What now, girls? Gonna have to put Jordy on my taxes. No, I didn't see anything about that. Amber Lynn would find some type of way around that. If it's not going to be price, it's going to be because of her gallbladder. And if it's not going to be because of gallbladder, it's going to be something else. So regardless, it's always going to be more bullshit. She doesn't want to lose weight. That's pretty much the conclusion I've come to. I think he needs more Jordy. Proto Azure, thank you so much. Appreciate your super chat. Nice to see you, Proto. Even they plan to escape together. The deal was over. Instead of everyone laughing at her, saying, I told you so, she'd rather get threatened with imprisonment in Kuwait.
I come back tonight? Maybe, yeah. We'll see. I'm tired and lazy. I don't feel like even talking. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. ERBs. Bye.
P.S.
Sorry, guys. I hope you can enjoy me. I understand that I need to cam up because part of the reason that a lot of people watch me is to laugh at my physique, but I'm sorry, okay? Yeah, I just want to talk about stuff that I forgot to talk about earlier. There's no fan. I'm in the car. Ugh. But I don't want to show, like, my location. I had to kind of move because, not because people found me. No, somebody sent me something and they were saying, oh, I think your location, your car was found. Now, to be fair, it just so happens that I'm renting, like, the same brand of car, actually, that they thought. But it's actually a rental. I didn't borrow a car from a relative, but it's a lot bigger and more expensive. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, in real life, it's an expensive car, you know. I just wanted to say that...
What does that even mean? In real life, it's an expensive car.
I know my...
Yeah, cam up. Cam up. She's always talking about reaction channels not having webcams. We want to see you, Chantal. Where are you?
Content's been pretty friggin' boring. But a lot of you I know don't mind. But I know, like, listen, I like to just sit and talk with you guys. But I also want to do some kind of, like, good content. Like, do you know what I mean? I want to feel, like, proud of something, like a creation, you know? So, like, good video.
I want to be proud of my content. Like, you're not out here creating literary masterpieces. I don't understand what Chantal could possibly put onto the internet that would make people proud. Proud. Nothing about this is educational. Nothing about this is really helpful. This is the equivalent of trashy reality TV.
Videos for people to entertain people. Your audience was built off of kitchen chair rolling. Are we used to do a road trip series? Go to a mall? Now, I'm also trying to decide what to do with my future, right? And I have a lot of options. I'm going crazy. I didn't think I would. Like, I figured because I was married for a couple, like, what, 3 years now almost? And I was with him, like, every day. So, now that I'm separated from him after, like, a week.
No. And all of the time that you have spent separated from him on visa runs, I'd say that they have lived together under 2 years. Was married. Was married.
It got bad.
She thinks that her 100,000 subscriber plaque is a legacy. The one that she bought subs for.
I was like, and it still is. I'm so, like, in love with this person, with this man, and I miss my cat so bad. No, we didn't break up. No, I love him so much. Then go ahead and starve. Why can't you gorse a lot? See, this is the thing you guys don't see. You think you have everything figured out. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I'm saying that, actually, so you can enjoy the entertainment more. That's not true. Some things are really just like, you know, I mean, you don't know the background. You don't know the history of why, of things that happen. And I can't tell you, like, it's really personal stuff. But we have reasons for the, you know, things that we do. Sometimes they're probably not the smartest decisions, and sometimes they work out in our favor, alhamdulillah.
Wow, who would have guessed that Chantal and Salad do not make smart decisions?
And I can't say alhamdulillah very well, ever. I find I can't say it because I don't have, like, the Arabic speaking tongue. Be careful who you trust, yeah. They run wild. You're right, Nostune. If people don't know something, that's what happens. Because I was like, you know, I had the attitude that, you know what, I'll just live my life. Hey, Diego. And I will, you know, don't reveal any personal information. Then nobody will have anything. No, that's not true. They invent it. They invent it if they don't know. And for me, that wouldn't be very satisfying because you don't know for sure if these things are true or not, you know? I don't know. It's fun to speculate.
I usually just assume the worst. I always assume that every piss poor decision in her life was the decision that was made, and she is actively trying to hurt her own life trajectory. That's usually the safest assumption when it comes to her and Amberlynn. You guys don't know what's going on behind the scenes. It's probably more toxic, awful shit. It's never, like, good stuff that's going on behind the scenes. Bobe, thank you. Looking good. Wanted to tell you to make more stickers so I can give you more money. My gosh. I gotta look into that and maybe talk to Lakaya about potentially making some more emojis, because it has been a minute since we've had a new emoji. Thank you, Bobe. Away from Sirens, thank you. The couple at the bar next to me look exactly like that Christian couple from last night. It's spooky. Oh, really? Paul and Morgan? Well, maybe it's them. Introduce yourself. Or don't. Thank you, Away from Sirens.
I see, okay. Actually, that's a popular saying. I think I get it now. People like to congregate and just assume. Julia is more than perfect. She's fine. She's with dad. I get videos every day. I video chat them every day. I get many pictures. I have a lot. Yeah, get a green screen. I have a lot of new pictures of her, but I'm afraid to post them because I don't want like background searches to be done, you know? It's crazy that you even have to think like that. It's gone too far. Yeah. Yeah. It really has. Yeah. To be fair, I understand because I do run my mouth a lot. Like I have a big mouth and I can't control it. If you don't if you don't say anything, like if you don't, I guess, piss me off or something, I don't know. If you don't annoy me, whatever. I'm so nice. I'm like the nicest person. Like in real life, most people who know me like me unless they get in a tiff with me, but usually I end up working out any tiffs in my life. I don't think I have any like huge enemies except for.
Is that why you have no friends? Most of the tiffs in my life get worked out. Is that why you don't have any friends?
People online. Like honestly, I don't go real life. Okay, like I did say Dee Dee's mom's room number thing because I saw it on her. How do you think I knew the room number? I saw it on her video. Thank you. And I didn't, that was wrong. I'll admit that 100%. I don't remember if I apologized. I feel like I did back then, but during my Cuba rage. And I really, that was not good to do. But other than that, accidentally showing.
Yeah, this is like Amber Lynn talking about how she is also so nice. People in my real life, they don't view me the way that you guys view me at all. At all. You guys have such a weird interpretation of who you think I am.
What's her face's number, which I apologize for and offered to, I don't go real life. I don't like stalk people. I don't call, tow trucks and stuff. I don't call I don't do that like in real life harassment stuff. Because I have a conscience, I don't know. Is that a bad thing? I think it is these days for people. I don't know. We've all had a drunk rage. In the immediate future, I don't know. That's what I'm very pensive right now. I went once to his house and his window. How can you not look in his window? He was too cheap as to have any friggin' curtains. You think he goes to Walmart and gets a curtain for his kitchen window? No, it's right at eyes length. So I just looked in. Big deal. I won't even mention what he did in my house. I think we're freaking even. When people play with your emotions and they make you crazy, I don't know. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. But I'm dealing with other problems. But just I'll take that over any day. Yeah, the ones that show a bit of their hair. I said that to Salam. Like, can I show a bit of my hair? No. Can I wear earrings? No. So he wants me to look like a friggin' makeupless bum, so. I'm just kidding. He's very A-type personality, but he's also very, goofy and playful. So he doesn't, he's young, so he doesn't, you know what I mean? It mixes together in a way that, I don't know. Never ignore red flags. It's also cultural. He's a Syrian man, Muslim Arab. I mean, I don't like feeding into stereotypes, but...
But
they are controlling. They feel out of necessity for the family. Good.
I don't like feeding into stereotypes, but Arab, Syrian men, anything of the sort, extremely controlling. This is the same woman that said that another Arab man looked like he had he looked like a camel that had AIDS. I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet. That's why.
Just because it's culturally normal doesn't make it okay. I know, that's true. But it's still something we have to tolerate and, it's something you have to consider. If you want to be with somebody who's a different culture, you have to learn about the culture and, I have so much left to learn. I'm not saying I'm pro by any means. Trust me, I'm not even close.
She thinks that's hot. She does think that that's hot. She thinks that the concept of someone being controlling and pushy, it's in her mind, it's heroic and protective and they care and they're a family man. That's how she kind of blends the two together. Because no one has ever given enough shit about Chantal to want to control her or want to be protective over her. So now that she's found herself in a situation where she feels that she can lump herself into that stereotype, she can think to herself and delusionally convince herself, oh, I'm being protected for once in my life. He loves me. Cat met you, thank you. Imagine a local bingo event, players going around, following Foodie Beauty to report her on activities Truman style, while others sit at bingo and stamp boxes while the CIA agents live stream. Sounds like an event that Amber Lynn would be at. Maybe we could do that for the Cosmic Bingo nights on Fridays. Thank you, Kat. Quinn Baker, hello. Insurance provides replacement parts. You're supposed to wash the hose weekly and the mask every day or two, according to my doctor. She isn't. And now, I mean, she might be getting the replacement parts on Temu. If they're only, like, I pulled up like $20-something, she might splurge on that. But in terms of the weekly maintenance and the care of wiping it down and all that, no.
I'm a rookie still, but I think there's people. Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, you have to know and accept, or you can't be happy. You can't be with that person. So me, I don't mind submitting some, but sometimes
Ew. I don't mind submitting. Ew, this is getting icky. This is like Amber Lynn pulling out that card that said, "Have you ever eaten your own?" I don't want to hear about submissive Chantal. This is no.
I don't know. It depends. Sometimes I'm really like I haven't toned down much in Kuwait. That's the problem. If you're gonna move to an Islamic country, you have to respect it. You shouldn't be swearing. You know what I mean? Like, no. I need to be in a free speech country until I can really learn how to be more modest. You guys would hate me if I was modest. That's the problem. What would happen to my audience? You have to be modest for God. Exactly, it is for God, yes.
Or what's left of it.
But it's a religious and cultural. Like, they're both entwined. The lawyer guy thought Chantal was in her 50s. What? He's just salty that I made fun of him. Which I guess isn't really nice, right? Even if he made fun of me first, it's still not nice. So what are you guys doing on this fine Saturday night? I'm having a lonely Saturday night, but it's by choice. I've been invited.
Oh yeah, because otherwise she would be having a wild Saturday night. She would be hitting the town. She would be hanging out with friends. She would be partying. I'm having a low-key, quiet Saturday night, and it's my choice. Uh-huh.
Invited to do a few things, actually. But I feel I just want to be alone. Park safe if you really are car sleeping. Be safe. Thank you, Pajami. Thank you so much. Car camping bees. Guys, I would rather, like I said, spend money on a car instead of rent. Be like a really big, comfy car. Because yeah, you can put at night you can put the seats down. Do you know how many people convert their vehicles? Like, instead of being stuck in a crappy apartment. No, I'm not gonna stay. Pizza's mom.
What is she saying? She wants to live in an RV? She wants to live in a van? Like van life people do? This isn't gonna happen. She likes to lay around all day, every day. Why does she think that out of nowhere she's gonna be a nomad?
With him. Come on. A, I'm married, and B, it's a small 1-bedroom. Momo, I haven't had any single wheelchair since my whole time in Canada this time. And now I'm just relaxing and cold. Good night, everybody. Talk to you later, guys.
Oh my god. The birds in the background. Carissa, thank you. How long until she takes off the hijab and chases after men on Tinder and talks about ricotta cheese? Cave of Wonders. Foodie Beauty going grocery shopping and stealing a whole rotisserie chicken under her breasts. Oh my gosh. Rotisserie chicken might be too healthy for her. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Carissa. I appreciate those super chats. And thanks to you for being here moderating tomorrow morning. I saw Salah say something in her chat like, "Hey baby, I just got on my flight. Get ready for me." Or I don't know if like he like thinks that he's coming to Canada or if he was just being silly or what, but I don't know. Only time will tell. How long has she been back now? Has it been a month? Has it been a month that she's been back? Probably close to it. Mallory, thank you so much. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you, Mallory Michelle. Fat. A fat chat. A super fat. Sala or Teardrop. They're going to meet in Malaysia. Why? I mean, I keep seeing that being said in the chat. Are you guys just kind of arbitrarily saying Malaysia, or did she suggest that she might be going to Malaysia? Did she tell on herself again? Why Malaysia? Because that's like one of the only countries that he could get into? Because there's only like a handful of places that they could go. She mentioned Malaysia. Oh, well, she always does tell on herself. She always does tell on herself. Huh. She mentions how cheap it was. I think it's also a Muslim country. Oh, well, that wouldn't work well for her. It would be better if she could go somewhere that wasn't a Muslim country so that she could run her mouth and act her normal fool of a self. Because if Malaysia is as strict or even stricter than Kuwait, I mean, she's just going to run into the same problems that she already experienced. She also mentioned Uganda. I don't picture Chantal living in Uganda. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. She landed on June 2nd. Okay, so yeah, just about a month. Wow. So right now she's either going to be living in a van or she's going to move to Malaysia or Uganda. Okay, so those are the options right now. Those are the options right now. Oh my god. She said she was going to go to Portugal but changed her mind. Jeez. I'd love to see her live in Africa. That'd be crazy. Safari bees. Uganda bees. Yeah, Uganda bees. She's really going to end up in jail this time. I mean, Chantal, keep running around the globe. Keep flying to countries on the other side of the world. I mean, we're all really waiting to see how this turns out. Oh god. Artsy, thank you so much. I hope you and the shorties had a great weekend. I'll be watching the replay. I appreciate that. I can't speak for everyone, but my weekend went pretty well. Thank you so much for saying that, Artsy. Appreciate the super chat. I'm down for an African bees. I don't know, but she kind of seems like she's still living the Kuwait lifestyle just in Canada now. I want to see the mess. I want to see Pete's. I want to see Tinder. I want to see, you know, buffoonery. Like the fact that she still has Salah on the mind and she's planning like potentially a new trip to somewhere. It's just kind of like, oh god, here we go again. She would get poached. She would get poached. You're stupid. She would get poached. Oh gosh. All right, everybody. I think that is going to be it for our Sunday night Chantal stream. We are mostly caught up. I mean, yeah, of course, there's ways to go more in depth with this, but it's nice to watch all of the shortened compilations that channels like Barbecue Chillin' put together. Tomorrow, I am anticipating that we take a look at whatever Amber Lynn has for us. She has told us recently that she will be uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I am anticipating some type of episode tomorrow, so probably some Amber Lynn stuff tomorrow. We'll see. I really appreciate everybody being here on their Sunday night. Thanks you so much for hanging out.